I thought the guys started the game tremendously with the run. We shot the ball well, had good energy on defense. We were very concerned the whole game with the explosiveness of Auburn, with the pressure defense and their ability to get to the rim and shoot the ball. They can score points very quickly and turn it over very quickly. Obviously, our foul problems was a concern in the first half. I thought guys did a tremendous job playing with fouls. And I thought two segments were really big. I thought the end of the first half, start of the second half were big for us to get momentum going into the locker room and then be able to come out and build on that lead to start the second half.
When a guy starts the way Matt started today, do you run sets for him and try and take advantage of it, or do you just let the guys figure that out on their own?
A little bit of both. So, I think when the player gets hot, you obviously don't want to break his rhythm, but you also don't want to try to force a rhythm either. So, we try to do a little bit of both.
How much is said to him during timeouts and that sort of thing about how well he's playing or shooting?
Just a normal conversation. If someone's playing great, we don't make it a point of emphasis or stand out because the game's not over. There's a lot of game left, and usually when you're in the zone or a good rhythm, you don't want to think about it, you don't want to talk about it, you just want to keep going out there and keep doing it. So, we just coach that normal.
He had 17 points in something like 4.5 minutes. How rare has that been in your career to have a guy do that?
I've had a couple guys with that ability, and it definitely makes it easy on the coaching end, I'll tell you that. So when he's shooting out that way, obviously he has a green light when he has good looks, and I thought he really took good shots tonight. He was able to give 20 shots as a credit to him moving on offense, but then credit to our other guys. I thought they got the ball in good positions.
I think after the first couple minutes, they got no closer than 12 the rest of the way. What did you do to sort of keep them at bay, and how pleased are you with how you did that?
I thought our two seniors were phenomenal. I thought Luke was tremendous on the defensive end, especially. He got those two fouls, and after that, he contested shots at the rim, blocked shots, rebounded. I thought his defense took away a lot of easy points that they were going to score. And then I thought Nolan did a tremendous job giving us some spurts in the first half. Matt kind of had his burst, and then Nolan really gave us a great burst there. So it's nice from a coaching standpoint when different guys step up during different parts of the game to help carry us.
Was that, I guess, the benching and the talk you had with Matt a few weeks ago, has that kind of been a turning point for him?
Matt loves basketball, and he wants to be good. He wants our team to be good. And, I don't think, coaches can. I wish I could take credit for his 33 tonight, but I can't. That's his hard work, and that's his approach, and he's been very focused, coming into these games.
Came in leading the conference in three-pointers, another 15, 16 tonight. That a product of the people you have, or is this an offense that you want to run as much as you can in your years here?
It's definitely something to try to fit our personnel. Again, we have very skilled players that can really shoot the ball, and so we've tried to fit them the best that we can with different actions to give them different options, on the offensive end. And I feel like they've really felt comfortable in it. I think it showed in the shooting percentages.
Have you changed what you did in the first few games of the year? Are you running more of a hybrid of what you would like to do and maybe what they've done in the past now?
No, what we did is we were blessed to win 4 conference championships running a certain offense, and we thought we could play some small ball with Jeff at the 4 and really spread guys and be able to use Luke on different levels of the floor, inside out, in different ways. And I thought we showed improvement, but we didn't feel it was to the point where we couldn't win games how we wanted to win games. And so we revamped a lot of stuff to try to put guys in different positions. I've run some 2-3 stuff in the past. We've collectively looked across the country at things that have been successful here. I ran 2-3 stuff in the NBA, looked at that stuff. We looked at other teams across the country, and we tried to pick out little things here and there from what we've done, and then trying to create certain things to match our personnel. And so that's kind of what we're doing now.
When did the biggest changes, when were those made, at what point in the season?
It was difficult during the season because we didn't have enough practice time to really change things. All of our games were pretty much 3 days apart. We never had like that 6-day break where we could really, look at things and really try to implement something. And so over finals gave us a nice break where we could really implement some stuff. And again, I think the guys have really taken to it. And